Welcome back to Draft House, everyone. I am Joe. Today we'll be doing a Tennessee Titans 2026 NFL mock draft. As a reminder, we did a mock draft for them before free agency. Now this is their post-free agency mock draft as we get closer to the 2026 NFL draft. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this type of content. We'll be doing it for every team up until the NFL draft. Titans are on the clock now at pick number 4. As we can see, we have Fernando Mendoza, Arvell Reese, and Ruben Bain Jr. off the board. For the Titans did spend in free agency, most notably John Franklin Myers on the defensive side of the ball, but they also got Wan'Dale Robinson on offense too, which gives them a couple good receivers. Calvin Ridley's going to come back. They just restructured that deal. So this is an interesting pick here. I think you have a chance to get some of the best players in the draft, and Jeremiah Love or Sonny Styles. I think both are areas of need. David Bailey as well. But I'm going to go Jeremiah Love. I think he's a different type of running back. I want to take as much pressure off of Cam Ward next year. Want to see him develop, and having a good running back is going to be something that can really help him, especially because Jeremiah Love's a very good receiver as well. So that can kind of make the offense take a big step forward next year if they're getting some pretty good free agent signings for him. Next pick up, pick 35. Could go with an edge. Could go. They want me to take linebacker. We'll see who's in the range. I think center or guards very much in play. 35 with 66 to get the next one. You know what? Let's get Emmanuel Pregnon out of Oregon. Let's make sure the offensive line is as good as we can possibly make it for Cam Ward next year. We'll get the edge. We'll get the linebacker here later. And I think that making sure that he's protected is the most important thing. Round 60 or pick 66, round 3. Derek Moore at the top of the board for them in terms of need. Josiah Trotter right there as well. I'm going to go with Romello Height if I go edge. I'm probably going to go Josiah Trotter because I did trade with the Jets to get the edge rusher, Jermaine Johnson. So we'll go Josiah Trotter here. I don't think they should be done adding to the edge room, but I think linebacker might be a little bit more of a need for him. Pick 101. It's right outside the top 100 here. Gotten all the needs that they have up there, other than we need a center and a edge rusher. I would also think some other positions might be in play, even though they aren't listed as needs. I'm not the biggest Anthony Lucas fan, so the edge rusher there doesn't really move the needle for me. He's a guy that I think he's kind of like looks like he should be a good edge rusher, looks like he should be have good production, but he just didn't have exactly what I really thought he would be. So I'm going to pass on him. Mikael Kamara doesn't have the measurables that you want to see. Tyreek Sapp didn't have the best season. Pick 140s next. I think we probably take somewhat of the best player available, and just even if it doesn't fit a positional need right now, it's round 4. I don't want to reach on anyone. Maybe you trade back in the situation if you're them. But we'll take Zakee Wheatley, the safety out of Penn State, a guy that I like, and I think at round 4 is pretty good value. Now we go to pick 140. Let's see here. Yeager Burton would be good on the interior offensive line. Max Llewellyn as an edge could be good. See if there's anyone else really quickly here. We'll take Max Llewellyn here at pick 140, and then we have pick 142 coming up as well. And we'll take Yeager Burton here. The center out of Kentucky. Kentucky has really good interior offensive line in this class, so we'll take them and make sure we have every need that could be filled here. Give some depth to some of these positions, and really allow us in the last couple picks here to get special teams players or pick the best player available who could have a impact for this team. With this pick, let's go Drew Shelton out of Penn State. I know we've already taken 2 offensive linemen, but let's make sure there's good depth there at tackle as well. This next pick, John Michael Gillenborg out of Wyoming. Again, more teams are using multiple tight ends. Let's add another to the room there. And then is there, we'll just have to see, is there a position group we haven't really added to yet that we really need to? I think corner is in play. Wide receiver, they just got Wan'Dale Robinson. I think they're probably going to stay away from that, but this late in the draft, do whatever you want, to be honest. We'll go TJ Hall, the corner out of Iowa, to finish out this draft. All right, so let's see how they grade the draft for us here. They're going to give it a B. I'm fine with that. Halfback Jeremiah Love is the first pick. Really can help open up even more of this offense for Cam Ward. A good receiver out of the backfield, one of the best players in the class. Have no problems with them taking him in the top 5 picks there. Pick 35, Emmanuel Pregnon. Let's make sure Cam Ward is protected here. Get that guard need filled. Give it a B plus for that pick. I think that's fair. And then linebacker Josiah Trotter out of Missouri in the 3rd round, I think is good value for him. Again, you maybe need an edge rusher as well. Could have gotten some other positions in need there, but I think Josiah Trotter was a guy I kind of liked more at that spot. Zakee Wheatley, the safety out of Penn State. Max Llewellyn, the edge rusher out of Iowa. Yager Burton, the center out of Kentucky. Tackle Drew Shelton out of Penn State, tight end John Michael Gillenborg out of Wyoming, and cornerback TJ Hall out of Iowa. So let me know what you think of this mock draft in the comments below. What was your favorite pick? What was your least favorite pick? We'll be doing more mock drafts for every NFL team as we go along here and get to the end before we get to the NFL draft. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.